don't really care.
No,
It's
I do.
it's literally like the
Hey
same
everybody, it's Squad
I
Ops
usually do
tonight.
this one more,
This is
but
Xbit.
they're both
We're going to be running Operation Foxheart tonight.
I miss Hyper.
So welcome to the stream. We got a bunch of different platforms in here tonight. So
I'm sorry.
we've got different channels. So I'll be talking to you guys in chat. If you got any questions about Squad Ops and what we do, go ahead and type them up. I should be able to see something. And those of you wondering if Karma is here, yes, Karma is here. He is squad leader tonight. First time squad leader in Squad Ops. So we'll see how he does. So this is Operation Foxheart. This is one of the original 6, sort of like the hockey teams. One of the original 6 ops that Squad Ops has been running since its inception. It's an oldie, but it is a goodie. Everybody enjoys this operation because of the simplicity of it and the objective. So the US, which we were just seeing there, the guys outlined in blue, have to come on this map here, Samari, and they have to assault the insurgent base here in what they call the palace, this compound right here. And as you can see, the insurgents are gathering around, talking about their plans, and the US has to get here and remove their communications equipment. The problem is, if anybody's played this map, you know there's a billion ways to get in. However, on this particular operation, the US has to cross one of these bridges. There's one right there. So the water is basically lava, so the US is forced to cross bridges. And as you can imagine, it creates a bottleneck. They can use this footbridge here. Get a little closer so you guys can see that. And they can also cross this bridge. And lastly, they can use this far bridge over here on the far eastern side of the map. The insurgents get mines and IEDs, so I'm sure they're going to put some IEDs on the bridges. And since the US has forced across one of them, you're probably going to see a full platoon push across one of these bridges tonight, either in round 1 or round 2 for sure. The US gets a little support. They get an MRAP, which gives them a little bit of fire support, and we've seen that used different ways in the different operations. This one's been run a ton, and every time it's run, it's always a fun one to watch. It's either a total bridge slaughter or the US gets across, and then there's a lot of close quarter combat going on, in your face fire. So anyways, got some questions going on here. Yeah, this game you can get on Steam. It was just on sale. I think it came off of sale. It was only on sale for Veterans Day, but check it out on Steam. I'm sure the holidays will come around and it'll come up again. This last weekend was just a free weekend also, so some of you might be tuning in, checking that out. So this Operations Foxheart, basically the assets are the US gets 2 AR, 2 GLs, 1 medic. I'm sorry, I'm looking at the wrong operation. The US actually gets 2 ARs, 1 GL, 1 medic. They also get that open top MRAP. The INS gets 2 ARs, 1 raider, 1 scout, 1 medic. They also get that initial logi and its dump for their fob. And then they can build 2 HMGs on their fob and sandbags and concertina wire or whatever else they want to put up. But that's what they're limited to. So, and that's per squad. So in Squad Ops, we have some limitations as far as the kits. We open them up a little bit so that you guys can see that some of these things don't work in a vanilla squad, but here in the operations, we open it up so that we can get different flavor and different kits for different operations so that they play out differently. So basically, the US just has to assault the palace there in Gulf 6, Kilo 2. So let's take a look at the palace here, see what the insurgents are doing. I'll get my highlights re-upped here. Looks like everybody's gathering around, getting ready to listen to the commander and what the plan is. And the US basically starts on the western side of the map, just like in normal vanilla Samari. So they get to cross some of those bridges. Or sometimes they cross 2 or 3 at the same time. We've seen that also. So a lot of different things can go on in this one. Let's go over the commanders and the squad leaders for each team while we've got the time here. So we've got on the US, we have the squad leaders are Shadow Ritual, Karmakut, the Silverman, Kennett, and the command for the US is Schmitty. And on the insurgents team, I am not sure, but I believe LaRue is in command. Tedish, Best Pony, OD Tap, and I want to say Silent I'm not sure. We'll get it right though. Those are your squad leaders for the insurgent side. Also got a ton of cameras tonight too. I'll give you guys that point of view from the ground. Get to see some of that on the ground
So
action.
You want to just go all in on those 2 dish
So you can
goods
see
and then-
those popping up
Yeah,
now.
just
rely
And if
on
you take a look
right
up in the
now,
corner,
it's
you
like
see who it
it's
is and
it's
what
not
team they're
like
on.
300,
You see the
it's
flag in the
focused.
background there.
It's probably on the back door, right? So it gets a barbed wire down and the funnel because there's no roof over it. So,
Copy.
Yeah.
All right, Silent, you're going to be in charge
I
of building on.
guess.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's your normal SL model.
What?
Are you talking about the mag
Your
pouches?
magazine. It's so weirdly
so you have-
stacked. Who would stack them like that?
Why are you carrying?
All right, you guys are briefed up and ready
around?
for
Fucking, I don't know. I was issued them. I get.
Guys, we need to get a picture.
Alright, set it up, dude. Oh, right here.
But now we can shit talk to SLs, boys.
oh, everyone,
Yeah, everyone get on the thing.
I'm gonna not send one this
Get them off of my ledge. I am the highest one.
Junior's on
Okay,
the bottom.
Why do we
Let me
always
do
put
that.
everybody up there and we're down here?
No one was over
Because
there.
pictures are cool.
We're taking two.
All right, it looks like the US is starting to gather up. They're going to be doing a platoon brief. We'll get to listen in and see what the US plan is.
All right, good job.
Alright,
I got 12.
No,
it's
it's
terrible.
That's okay that we do the team pictures, right? I've done those for the last couple off.
It's your
Do
platoon.
you guys want me to keep doing the team pictures?
That was precious.
I do.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I like it.
It's your fucking squad.
Is that okay with the ops people?
Silver, you gonna break on fire teams after this?
Doesn't bother us.
Yes, that's a good picture,
no.
though.
Hey,
I have dibs on old Greg.
Everybody good?
I know, I know.
Welcome to Fox Arcus. Our objective will be trying to take over the Palace Fob. If you guys all open up your maps. Can someone mark the bridges again? Alright. We are to capture the Palace Fob by crossing only the bridges. We'll have 2 squads go to training camp, which will be Shadowed Squad and Kennett Squad. We'll have 1 squad, which will be Silverman Squad, going to the footbridge. And then Karma Squad with the MRAP will be going to the first bridge, the southernmost bridge. Karma Squad will be the distraction squad. He'll be distracting while our entire platoon pushes up north and crossing those bridges. Copy?
Copy.
Once we're across, the eastern squads that are across, the 2 eastern squads that are coming from training camp will go through school into the back of Palace. Silverman squad will cross, go through mosque or that general area, clearing out combatants and pushing into Palace from the northwest side. And then, if at all possible, Karma Squad will try to push that MRAP across, get it secure over that crossroads in Charlie 3. Copy? Alright. Pretty simple plan. We're gonna kill LaRue.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
America.
Are we giving him L's?
We're gonna take out Wario.
Any questions?
I have
Nope. Yeah, I got one.
What's up?
I always question. If Karma Squad gets obliterated, do we continue with the plan?
Yes.
And
Our
yeah, I was just
objective
gonna
is
ask
to clear
that.
out the fob or to clear all enemy combatants?
It'll be to clear the fob and then possibly clear out the combatants inside Palace.
Okay. Copy.
And we can only cross the bridges, not the rivers.
Yes, everybody's restricted to the bridges.
Right here. There's a little like roof next to Palace. They can jump into Palace. Is that allowed?
Nope.
No. Oh, it's sad. Okay.
No
That's
parkour.
core.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Shh, I forgot.
Alright.
It's okay.
If there are no further questions, squad leads, go ahead and break them out. and get them
What
ready.
do you want for chain of command?
All right.
Good luck, everyone.
Chain of
Look,
command
we
will
don't need
be
luck.
Shadowed,
We got this.
Silverman, Kenneth, and then Karma.
Remember, boys, flies spread disease, so keep your sick.
Lava, where are you?
All right, you just heard the U.S. brief. Got an idea what their plan's going to be. We'll see how that turns out for them.
Google, did you copy?
Northeastern, yeah.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. Was it Alpha on the right? Or?
Yeah, we're gonna stage at training camp. Alpha on the left, Alpha on the right.
Got it. God, can you read, Nate? Jesus.
You know what? What is there to read?
My name. I'm sitting
Dagger
right here,
color.
buddy. Right here.
Yeah? I don't like your attitude.
I don't like your attitude.
He's behind you.
You think you're better than
So-
you got the 1-A? L?
I think you can count the times the U.S. has won on this op on one hand. Up on one hand. So let's make LaRue lose on a heavily concerted side. 4 and 5 destroying our formation.
Come on.
Walk. Push up. Touch the bridge almost.
Just the tip?
Yeah, it's gonna be us 4 and then whatever fucking Silver is, but it's 3.
All right, Dash, with you and me. Sorry.
No, I'm with. No, you're with the. You're with Bam Bam.
Get out of
Oh, I'm with Bam Bam? All right.
Yeah, I'm with Silvers. How do I get pushed back? Okay.
They might cross that bridge one before we do.
Use both sides of the
So we're gonna
bridge.
take it slow. We're not gonna gun it straight to bridge one over.
I'm behind you.
Okay, so how far are you in
Oh, there you are.
This is
There you
one.
are.
So do you want medic bridge to you or do you want over?
Hard mission. I just get my ass.
Copy.
Get up. Why did the chicken cross the road?
Damn it, Rose.
You're
Silver.
not worthy. You're not worthy.
I'm over here, Sandy.
Do you want me closer to you?
Your voice is not.
come in,
All right.
I want fucking pizza now.
The first thing I want is a buddy team that is just infantry. Do we have 2 of those that are just riflemen?
Yes, I do. And Bravo.
Okay.
Toast and Saloon.
Toast and Saloon. You guys get to be
Squad form attaching one
the
task
bridge
skill
trolls.
to you as well.
Oh, fuck.
He's in my squad. Just follow you, alright?
Don't we have to start in Palace?
Little bit bridge
Yes.
trolls.
Oh
do
yeah,
have to
that's right, right. Unlike normal, it's actually we have to start inside the palace.
So yeah, I want you guys to
Start the
sprint out there.
lifetime call here,
get
30 seconds out.
on the
Probably less than
sides.
that.
Copy. So you're running across the bridge, getting underneath.
It's going to shape up to be a good, good operation tonight. I can feel it in the air here, the dusty air of Samari.
Flank out on the sides, right? As soon as they flank out on the sides, then you start shooting them in the back once you have a clear sight picture on like their whole fucking team. What we're also gonna do is put an IED onto the spot that. Oh, shit, we're live. Okay,
we're live.
So the IED
All
is
right.
gonna go.
Here we are live. Let's see what happens. Looks like we got 2 squads. Column formation moving up the road. Well, it looks like 3 squads, and then squad 2, Karma squad, is got some guys out on foot, and it looks like they're taking the MRF out. So we'll go ahead and follow this 3 squad column over here.
Which bridge is it that we're crossing again? We're gonna cross bridge 4 near training camp, but the first bridge we come to is gonna be the ancient bridge. Beat C245. The one that's on the main road.
25%, right?
Do you want me to take white squad lead?
Yeah. We're at a good spacing here. On the left. Our main concern is spotting us from Mosque. That's really where they're going to be able to spot us.
They start in Palace, right?
Yeah, they start in the area around us, yeah. Why does our squad have to be on point squad lead? Because we're the best.
I was just gonna say, if you're in Shadow Squad.
All right, looks like the insurgents have taken up their spots. We've got 1 squad in here in the south. You can see Karma's foot squad. They're part of his guys on foot are approaching. Got a couple guys hidden under the bridge. Well, it should turn out fun. INS is also set up to watch this bridge, and they've pushed. Looks like about a squad to the north of the river. It's pretty common defense, and they got another squad here in Palace that are setting up the defenses. Like first contact will probably be down here in the south.
Let me know when you
I think they also put a nasty surprise over here in the dirt someplace.
try to make yourselves look big.
Haven't found it yet, but I'm sure it's over here. If you look on the map, you can see it somewhere here. Fairly smart, because usually when once the U.S. crosses the bridge, they usually like to take cover on this wall over here. Looks like the U.S. is slowly clearing this first compound. It's next to the.
My Alpha team is set, watching bridge 2. My firing squad is in position, over.
Hold that door, Sonny.
Copy. What about the buildings between you and your fire team? How do they
I can
look?
have this momentarily. So far, it doesn't look like anyone crossed the bridge to our side.
Right
over.
side's clear.
Copy.
Yep.
We're making good time.
I'm gonna move across and clear.
Our biggest concern is the crossing that ancient canal bridge. It could be a messages from
Yep. Let's try to get eyes on it.
Han, I got this alley.
We got contact east on the ancient canal bridge.
All right, first contact was actually up north. Pretty long range engagement up there.
Reloading, reloading.
Bravo, cover for Alpha to move. Bravo, cover for Alpha to get back.
Loading, reloading.
Squad B, try to push your guys across through the buildings. Try to push your guys across.
And it looks like the INS is taking the first 2 casualties too. You can hear the MRAP in the distance too. It looks like they're starting to suppress that southern bridge.
Squad 1, I need you to push north. Push your squad north. Not
Copy, we're moving north.
You can hear Commander shouting to his squads and wants one to go north.
I got it.
You can hear Karma too complaining about a dish kit in the southern bridge. Let's take a look.
If you can, let's see. If you don't think it's feasible to stay in that position, try to bring that MRAP to us north.
Oh my god.
Yeah, look at that. 2 dead U.S. soldiers out here. I can see that dish kit there in the distance.
Oh man, he's getting all fucked up.
The fire team going to C3.
MRAP is still up bridge.
It's like we were crossing the string here.
I don't think we should be crossing the stream.
Can do. Oh shit, I wouldn't even watch creek bed. That little creek bed is open.
Wait. Okay. Thanks, good. 2, how are you holding down there?
Alright, they're smoking it.
Yeah, we got enemy infantry on the west side of the bridge. They're gonna move.
Copy. Silverman, go ahead. Push the quotient. Try to get a hold of that footbridge. Everybody
Looks
else
like
keep pushing
Karma just got cut down by that dish kit.
Command, you're sort of out there alone.
Yeah, we chewed the shit out of their MRAP. Hold your fire on that dish, guys.
So one of the unique things about squad ops is once your squad leader goes down, one of the fire team leads should take over. So we should hear him check in pretty soon if there is a fire team lead still up. Let's watch the northern flank here going on.
Have we taken
any casualties?
Squad 2, did your squad lead go down?
Affirm.
Copy. Keep holding there.
Alright, Alpha. Everybody who's on Alpha, go ahead and clear this building.
How's everybody on ammo? Mick, how many GL rounds you got left?
A -1 mag.
I have 4 rounds.
Come on, Slinger.
No idea.
Oh, we didn't lose anybody.
Yeah, this is one life event. There's a couple special rules we use. Once you're down on the ground dead, you don't get revived, but medics can heal you. So once you're dead, then you go into admin cam like I am right now, so you can watch the thing, but you cannot talk, communicate, any form of communication at all. It's just you're dead. So, but at least you can watch the rest of your team or see what you did wrong. But yeah, this is pretty adrenaline pumping right now, especially for that southern squad down there, that Karmakut squad. They got hit pretty heavy trying to maneuver around that bridge. And you heard him, the MRAP's pretty low on health too, so you can hear the guys down on the ground too communicating. Let's shout a ritual telling us guys to keep moving. Got to keep pushing through this field.
Are we gonna head direct to training camp?
Fall behind 4, but yeah, we're moving sort of southeast.
Is 4
Let's
taking
pick up
point?
pace. Start sprinting. No, we're supposed to be in front. You know, like I stopped and everybody else stopped behind me.
PK the hurt.
Keep moving.
Gonna clear this building.
My bad feeling senses are pitching.
Let me take point.
I got the saw, man. I can just sweep.
Alpha, clear this building. Bravo, keep moving south. Move through them.
For them.
Right.
Get back.
Got contacts on the front bridge. Also, tracers.
Where?
037.
Move back, guys, move back. Get inside here. Don't get caught in this field.
4, as they cross. You have a fire team cover while a fire. 3, you have a fire team cover while a fire team crosses for you. I don't want to give away.
Cover in the alleyway.
Don't group. A group they have lots.
Push.
Copy 4. 4, you're ready. We're in position to cover you as you move.
No, we are not ready yet. We're not ready yet. Still getting position.
Copy.
Confirm we lost.
Light contact at South Bridge.
Hold squad. Where were you?
Run.
Yeah, drop that IED on that spot.
3 of us that are over here.
Oh, you did on that south side?
Yeah.
Bravo.
I see smokes on the waters.
Alright, 1, we're holding our buzz. We're not moving out. Stay here.
Copy.
Go.
Bridge. Through the alley freeze.
I'll throw the smokes.
Go.
Save
Guys.
these for later.
3, go.
At a time first.
Family on me.
Roger. Dwarf, only two. Only shoot if I tell you to.
It's. Alright, we just got 2 left in Bravo. I'm crossing. Oh wait, smoke pop.
4, let us know when you're set. 3, you should have been pushing.
Alright,
You're
crossing
pushing
now.
right now, waiting for the smoke. Go, go, Bravo, go.
Good luck, guys.
Cover this, Dorf, run shooting, direct south.
Let's keep Bravo on the right side, Alpha on the left side of the road.
You've got eyes on that end. Bravo, you're clearing school proper.
Footsteps east of school.
You want the whole squad to leave this bridge?
East of school. East
No,
of school.
east of school, close. Shift to fire.
Close to school.
Like right outside the fence of school. Engage them. Right at the fence.
Engagement ready,
This is
guys.
4. We're sending that fire team up. Do you want them to with 5 or with 3?
That ladder is not standard ladder.
We got AK fire in the west.
You're clearing that. Get in there. Get in school. Clear school.
Be on me. We're gonna swoop around the north side of this squad.
Roger that.
Keep moving, guys. Keep moving. Push through. Keep moving, guys. Keep moving. Push through. Be aggressive. 2 people go in the same door
We
at
got
once.
contacts close.
Watch your northwest, Squabby. Or,
Watch your space. Watch your space. We got contacts north. Contacts north.
Alright, platoon opportune. This is going out to the entire platoon. Fall back for outgoing on the palace.
Falling back,
Palace
falling back.
Fall back, disengage.
Smoke if you need to. For south.
Yeah, it's too quiet.
Bravo team leader still up. Is anyone still here?
Copy, Bravo.
team?
Clearing out. Finish clearing out.
Alright, we got PK.
Alpha, how many you got
Hey,
left?
PK Tunk, get in this building with me.
Let's see. I think everybody's still up.
Copy that. We need to clear out these contacts north. So, clearing out school and then we're gonna keep pushing. Clearing out school and then we're gonna keep pushing north.
Copy that. Alpha on me.
Alpha, no, Alpha, hold your position. Yeah, actually, no, I like what you did.
Copy.
Need to clear.
We lost Jim. Copy.
I'm reloading. I'm reloading.
Roger, roger.
Squad 2 has been officially whipped out, kind of.
Anyways, just second floor squad lead.
What was that?
Eyes are.
Hey, where's that AK
Second floor,
coming from?
second floor, on the school. Second
I'm
floor
pushing.
school.
I'm pushing. I'm pushing. I'm gonna clear this guy.
Nasty right
Alright, that guy is dead.
He looks like he's dead.
Alright, strawberries now.
They dropped the last guy. I gotta patch myself. I gotta patch myself.
Yeah.
I gotta patch myself. I gotta patch myself.
They're shooting west now.
Well, they're slowly clearing out the school. Looks like they got all the guys inside.
Yep. Stay in cover.
I think quite a few casualties getting on this flank, but they're established now, and looks like the INS is kind of reeling into Palace and holding there. You can hear that MRAP still firing out there on the west side. See them pinning these guys down. The INS is kind of moving off this flank too.
Alright, 1 and 4, try to continue pushing. 2, try to push that across that bridge.
Appreciate it.
Squad 3, do you come in?
Yeah, no problem.
Say again, repeat that.
Squad 3, you're in charge of the north doors on the...
Titus may have some good eyes on this, the U.S. moving across this road here if he holds this position. They have to cross that giant road to the east to get into the palace compound here.
That's got an ID planted outside that south door there.
Oh, I hear there.
Alright,
Titus is down there. You're about to smoke it. We'll see what happens. Oh, there goes the MRAP. That Dishka placement over here has been pretty brutal for the U.S. I see one U.S. soldier that survived that.
Squad 2, we just got fucking massacred back there.
Oh, there goes that IED.
Hey Tommy, I'm crossing the road.
Copy.
Alright, I've got contact just northeast of squad lead, across the road. 2-story building.
Yeah, northeast. Definitely see that.
So I've got
Let's get
contact.
some organization
yeah,
going.
They're
Let me clear this building out.
Most likely one guy in there.
Alright, we're clearing it out.
Can't go solo lone wolfing.
Yeah, I need to go north to wrap around south again though.
Yeah, just reminding you.
You gotta kind of keep your spacing, watch for IEDs.
Are we gonna smoke it up?
Pull off the dish code, let me know. That way I can regroup.
oh, yeah, they're
Did
all
anybody
over
get
there.
successfully over that bridge?
Someone for sure did, because I saw them off by where the IED is. No longer see contact there, though. It does look like they have at least 2 dead bodies on the bridge, though.
Titus, sorry, I need you to start...
Try to grenade it first.
Sounds like they're going to try to breach this door, but I think there's a nasty surprise waiting outside. I think INS has planted a IED out here.
Southeast entrance of Palace.
Yeah, well, I don't... Yeah, I can't blow that thing.
Let's see what happens here.
Smoke's coming. There's at least 2
They're pre-smoking it. Looks like they're going to push this way.
We can back these guys off the wall.
Hey, I hear something else.
Hey, guys, get ready.
No, it's Titus shooting.
Alright guys, command went down. We're gonna wait for this.
Spread out, watch.
Alright, what's the plan, Shadow?
Roger. So one will set up.
Get ready to
four
move.
will set up.
Roger.
I couldn't see, so I was filling
This
this
is
with
Commander
red.
Carson taking control of 4.
Aggressive.
Someone watch our rear.
Any
They
grenades?
might be still
Any grenades?
southwest.
Underhand them or throw them over this wall. Any grenades? Underhand them or throw them over this wall. We need to get in here. Grenades explode. We need to get in here. We're pushing in.
Nades!
Sandbag the door. You're dead. No.
Get ready.
Yeah, I called it.
Patch yourself.
Keep this. Any grenades in this left corner?
Medic, I'm gonna need help. Vex, not clear at all.
They're close on the southwest.
It looks like the U.S. tried to breach both the north and south entrances at the same time, but they weren't aggressive enough. Oh, it looks like this guy that breached the west side was doing some work. He just went down.
I'm good.
Alright.
Now the INS has infiltrated the rear side of the U.S. push here. This is bad. This is very bad.
Lava, there's someone right on. Hang on, I'm gonna.
See if I got my count right here. I think I have 3 U.S. soldiers still up. Looks like Dashby, Lava, Canteen. There's some gunfire exchanging here.
Fuck, I wish I had another grenade.
Looks like all the INS is now retreated inside of the palace. So it's up to these 3 guys now to,
I can't cross though.
I guess, gather up and
They gotta
try to
be
make
pretty
one
close to being dead.
consolidated last push inside.
Oh no.
Yeah, I know. It's shit all over.
I've been hearing him.
Alrighty.
Make them push us at the numbers. Is anyone sprinting right now?
I'm moving around in windows with binos.
I'm just moving around.
We go out this northeast door, make a run north across.
INS is throwing some grenades out, see if they can't wake somebody up. Got, oh, yeah, looks like you got Lava Contana over there with Dashby. And then Zabari's out here by himself. Best thing they can do is link up together. They'll be stronger as a 3-man team. At least when they've reached, one can go left, one can go right, one can go to the center. Try to make some concerted effort to get inside.
On you.
3, 2, 1. You go.
Looks like these two guys up here are working together. Just across the street, took some light gunfire.
Go north. Go northwest of me. Go.
Copy. Move. Get out of the doorway a bit.
Yeah, I'm covering. Go.
Yeah. No. But get out of the doorway.
Oh shit. Okay, go.
I'm right clear. No, I go north. You go north. I'm just gonna see if I can see what I can see. Frickin' dingwood. Yeah,
if anything, it looks like they're luring some INS outside of the palace to come chase them, which might work in their favor. INS has got super good cover inside the palace, but you see that you've got one guy out here and then another one that's chasing up the alley. Get outside of that cover, you might be able to take some pot shots at the INS and pick them off one by one. See, Sabari is still working up the west flank over here. And inside is where their objective here is to basically knock out the radio.
Squirt, just take a left here and we'll go through the grassy area.
And as we know, we're trying to link up with our guy before we make the push.
Yeah, we're trying to follow the buddy rule. Why is it always me that's left? I don't know.
See the call out there, encouraging the U.S. to push the palace. They're working towards it. I think they're doing the right thing here. They're consolidating their firepower into a little three-man team here. Make a breach on one of these doors.
Here,
I don't see anything.
go link up with Zabari. Go with them, and I'll put a GL above you guys.
Copy. Attacks northeast. I couldn't tell, man. I was running.
Well, they managed to injure that INS down there.
Careful, it's not a good thing to fucking. It's not good.
Guy on the roof here might be able to get an angle on one of these two. Oh, grenade out. That's too far.
He's got a nade.
There's another one. Oh, that SKS got one of the guys. INS is slowly sweeping around to clean it up. Oh, that scout got another one. One guy left. Down to one now.
Boys, they're good.
On the corner?
He's on the outside of the wall.
Yeah, I think either that's a friendly
Alright, well, then they have to
or him.
No, there's still another one south.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's him.
Copy.
Here.
Back inside.
Look at Shadow, look at Shadow, look at Shadow.
He's dead. Got him.
Well, there you go, round one. Tell you what, this operation's hard for the U.S. to not only cross one of the bridges, but then try to get inside the palace, which is just in vanilla play is a hard place to crack. That was round one. We're going to be coming back for round two. The teams are going to switch sides, and we'll get a different, maybe a different plan from out of the U.S., and we'll see what the INS does now that they get to switch roles. I didn't see the IEDs take out anybody, so maybe we'll see some of that in round two. Some of the guys were asking, "What is this?" This is a community squad ops. We run one life events in the game of squad. It was the whole idea of squad ops was created by our founder Karmakut. So I know some of you guys are watching on Karmakut's YouTube. He's in here. He's squad leading tonight. He's going to the INS side now, so we'll see how he does over there. So we'll be back in a little bit. Hang out. We'll be right back, and we'll see how round two shapes up here on Operation Foxheart.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming out to SOTT Basic. I'm your instructor today, Hammering Hutch. You guys can simply just call me Hutch. When we are suppressing an enemy target, the whole intent of this is to keep the enemy's head down so an adjacent unit can maneuver onto them. During this process, we have a thing that happens automatically and organically, whether it be with buddy teams or fire teams. The whole intent is to ensure there's no lull in the gunfire, thus talking guns. Open fire. Contact front. Alpha, bound. I'm up. He sees me. I'm down. Bravo, bound. I'm up. He sees me. I'm down. All right, Bravo set. Alpha, up. He sees me. I'm down. You're now in what is known as a file. You're now in what is known as a staggered column, and usually used when on patrol or when moving from one location to another where contact is imminent. And these are a few of the basic formations that we use during squad ops. The SOTT Advanced Weapons Systems course was created to ensure Squad Ops participants share the same knowledge and understanding of the use and applications of mission-specific weapons and the basic tactics involved in their deployment. The Automatic Rifleman. The Automatic Rifleman is the foundation of a fire team and/or squad. The job of the Automatic Rifleman is to deliver a high volume of prolonged, effective suppressing fire on enemy positions to allow the maneuver of friendly units during offensive operations and the repelling of enemy attacks in defensive operations. The Grenadier, a key member of the fire team and squad. The Grenadier is first and foremost a rifleman who is capable of delivering accurate fire of both high explosive and smoke rounds on point and area targets at varying distances. One of the other added benefits of the Grenadier is to engage dead space, which is essentially an area that cannot be hit by direct fires. The Light Anti-Tank Gunner. Soldiers carrying light anti-tank weapons are, just as Grenadiers, riflemen first. They are the ideal infantry-based counter to both lightly armored and thin-skinned vehicles. At short, medium, and far distances, the rockets fired are a viable weapon against groups of infantry as well. The SOTT Advanced Weapons Systems course, although not a requirement, is highly encouraged for squad ops participants to join to expand their knowledge of how to utilize the tools that are given to us within squad.
All right, welcome back, everybody. Getting warmed up here for round two. It's going to be Operation Foxheart. If you didn't catch round one, it was actually pretty good. The U.S. made it across the bridge, and they were able to assault the palace, but it didn't look like they were able to actually get inside and cause any damage. So we got a little bit of time here before we get into platoon briefs. So if you got any questions, go ahead and type them in chat. I can answer them. Just give you a little outlook of what we got coming up on the calendar for this week. Tomorrow, we've got 2 SOTT basic sessions. You got to take SOTT basic to participate in our ops. It's a 1-hour course. Just goes over the basic essentials you need to know so that when your squad leader's yelling at you to get into file formation, you know what that means and just things that you might need to know when you play in the operations. You know, things like you don't get to go to the ammo crate and reload an ammo. What you spawn with is what you get. So, you know, practicing different fire rates and formations, stuff like that. Then on Saturday, we've got a new operation, Pond, coming up. We're also running SOTT basic between the two operations on Saturday. So if you didn't make it on Thursday, make it on Saturday. Get that basic in there, get it out of the way, and come join us in these operations. Yeah, there's a lot of servers. So we just had a free weekend, so there's a lot of people who bought the game on sale who are in the servers right now, shooting it up. I know for Squad Ops, we had quite a few servers up over the free weekend, and we still do, and they're still busy. A lot of new players coming in, enjoying the game squad, learning the ropes. I think myself, I have about 18 or 1900 hours in the game, and it's always something new you come across. I know that this recent update, they just released a new map, SDO. It's kind of a fun map. It's got a lot of different elevation on it, so kind of different kind of play. A little bit smaller, but I don't know if you guys want to compare it to Fool's Road. It's a little different than Fool's Road. It's got a tunnel system and kind of like the Fortress, but I don't know. It's got rock escarpments and all kinds of fun stuff. So anyway, this is Squad Ops. We run these One Life events every Wednesday and twice on Saturdays. So if you're interested, just check us out at squadops.gg. There's a lot of information on the website there. You click on the calendar up above and check out what's coming up, and get that SOTT basic, and then you can start signing up for events. The first Wednesday of every month is open op night. So if you haven't had a chance to take basic, you just want to maybe get a taste of what the operations are like, sign up for that first operation of the month on Wednesdays. Seats go fast, so keep watching that calendar and see when that pops up. We usually post events for the next month towards the end of the current month, so watch that. Join our Discord if you got questions. We've got a link on that website, squadops.gg. Hit that, get in the Discord, talk in general. There's a lot of useful people here with the ops tags on that'll give you answers. We got a README in there with tons of information on how to join the operations, how they work, what rules we have, and all sorts of good stuff like that. We're also giving a squad key away this month. I think it's getting pinged away there in Twitch chat. So go ahead and click on that link, enter that giveaway. If you're not in Twitch, just check it out in Discord. It's in the README there. You can find it there. So, yeah. So one of the neat things we do here at Squad Ops on the streams is the pin network. And the man behind the scenes, he's doing these multicam streams for us. He's got some super matrix like hacker computer going on. And he's able to take in the streams of all the people who are in the operation currently live and be able to go ahead and restream them to you. And we can pick out the different cameras you're currently online, get to all the overlays, all the custom stuff we do. So it's real fun. So if you don't get into the operation, at least you get the sense of what it's like to be in there. And, you know, for you guys who are just console gamers, sorry. Yeah. Until you get that PC, you can watch it here on the stream and see what it's kind of like. So yeah, check us out. We've got a YouTube also, YouTube, /Squad Ops. A lot of videos posted up there of past events and operations. So if you're like coming up to your first operation and you want to know what it's kind of going to be like, look back in the history and check out some of the old past events. Looks like we're about to get a platoon brief here on the U.S. side. Looks like the squad leaders are trying to herd in their cattle, get them all lined up here so the platoon leader can give them the brief as to what they're going to be doing tonight. Let's get in here and listen up and see what's going on.
He's fashionably late. had to
See?
get
We're
his
gonna get there before they
morning
get the
rucking.
up either. It's gonna be great. Who wants to gun for this?
All
thing, by
right,
the way?
awesome round, guys. Good round last time. Hope everyone had fun. Welcome to Operation
Gun?
Foxtrot
Oh,
Round 2.
I'll gun it. Okay.
We are the Americans, and Command has told us that the Filthy INS are trying to open, well, now they're trying to open a burger joint inside of the palace. We're not going to have that. We have all our corporations telling us that they want us to buy McDonald's and Harvey's, so we got to go shut them down. Command also has issued us all new state-of-the-art boots, but unfortunately, if you step in water, you immediately die. I don't know whose idea that was. It sounds like a poor design flaw to me. But we're going to have to use the bridges to cross, guys. And the way we're going to do it this time is Pony, our volunteer, is going to take his 4 best shooters in the MRAB, and they're going to rush.
For the
They're
record,
going to
we
rush
were
all the way
voluntold to do
down on the
this.
south road up until the south edge. They're actually going to cross it. Going to go right here. We're going to cross the bridge, and as soon as he crosses the bridge, he's going to turn his vehicle sideways on the friendly fob mark. That way, that if it gets destroyed, or if it doesn't, it will provide cover for the units that are going to cross the bridge. So Pony's going to hop out with his 4 guys, keeping 1 guy in the gunner, and try and grab the compound next to it. The rest of the team, we're just going to be sprinting file formation directly to the bridge. When we get to that south bridge, the rest of Pony's team is immediately going to cross. We're not going to wait to call set. Pony's team is going to cross immediately and turn left and try and regroup with him or whatever forces are still there. Once that happens, we're going to have OD Tap Squad and Silent Death Squad provide base of cover, base of fire and cover, while Tedish's squad crosses. They're going to cross, and as soon as they get over top of the land, they're just going to jump off to the left of the bridge. That's okay as long as you don't jump and hurt yourself. You can just hop the railing, get into the defilade. They're going to proceed directly north in defilade along the riverbank, being wary of enemies peeking their heads out or grenades. They're going to try and push up all the way to the next bridge, to the next friendly fob mark. That's going to be their objective, and just hold there. Once they're across, though, we're going to have OD Tap Squad. They're going to cross. They're going to proceed left also, while Silent Squad provides the base of cover. OD Tap Squad is going to push up to the MG mark once they've crossed. And they're going to try and breach the compound when they're ready through there. Once they've crossed, Silent Death Squad is going to bound fire team by fire team across. And they're going to hold near the north side of the bridge on the sniper mark and in defilade there and just cover our back while we try and breach these compounds. Depending on how successful we are on getting across the bridge, if my plan actually works, we're going to clear out all the contacts on the south side bridge, and we're going to proceed south to Souk. Once we proceed south to Souk, we're going to realign all of our forces, whatever remaining assets we have, and proceed north across the island, and we're going to make our assault this side. We're going to assault from this door, and we're going to fake like we're coming in from the back door. We're not going to attack the main door or the northeast door. We're going to attack from the southwest and the southeast. Copy?
Copy.
Does anyone have any questions?
Question.
Yeah.
We're crossing the bridge. Are we going to be using a lot of smoke or no? We just want us moving quick.
Depending on if we can get our hard cover at the end of the bridge to cover us, we might not even need to use smoke. We're just going to try and get over as quick as possible. But if something happens and we don't have enough cover, say the MRAB's not in position, we'll have to realign and start throwing smoke. Just listen to your squad lead. I need to stress this. I cannot stress this enough to you guys. 2 things. First thing, if you are running across the bridge, do not stop. You will die, and you will also kill whoever is behind you. You need to just keep going. You can duck and weave. Do not stop and prone, though, okay? Just keep going. All right? That's like, I've seen it so many times where if I'm leading it and I start getting shot and I prone, everyone behind me gets stuck and they all die. And we don't want that to happen. The second thing, if you guys do survive the cross and we start clearing buildings, we need you guys to push with aggression, violence of action, and stay out of doorways and hallways. Okay, I saw it a lot last round. A bunch of people just like slow peeking doorways, like really slowly, boom, they're dead. You need to hard peek, have friendlies on your back, and we can do this, all right? All right, on 3, we're gonna yell, "Hoorah!" All right, on 3, hoorah!
Hard peek.
1, 2, 3,
Hard.
hoorah!
But we're the U.S. Army, we say "hoorah," not
I got a hard
All right, U.S. plan. Looks like they're going to do a hard drive-through with the Humvee. to the Burger Palace, or actually not all the way, but it looks like they're gonna try to cross the southern bridge. We saw Karmakut squad kind of do that round one. They got chewed up a little bit, but looks like LaRoue's plan is to cross the bridge and then use the MRAP as a cover for the rest of the squads to cross. So we'll see how the INS lays their guys out once we go live, and this could work really well for the US or really bad. So I'm excited to see it too. This operation always has some kind of twist to it in the bridge crossings. Either they work out or they don't.
Yeah, squad 4 and 2, get outside and get aligned.
So for you guys just joining us, this is Operation Foxheart. It's a one life event. Let's look at the assets for the different teams. The US gets 2 AR, 1 GL, and 1 medic. They also get that 1 open top NRAP. The INS gets 2 AR, 1 Raider, 1 Scout, 1 Medic, so we're going to see some IEDs and some mines. They also get a Logi. They dump their supplies at their FOB, which is over there at the Palace, and on that they can build 2 HMGs and basically sandbags and wire. And what the U.S. mission is to get across the bridges. They can't cross the water. They have to use the bridges and get into the Palace and eliminate that FOB or that radio. Once inside, then the INS has to re-assault the Palace and take it back. But it's a pretty tall order for the U.S. to not only get across the bridge and then go ahead and get into the Palace and then try to route the INS out of there. I think in one operation, we saw the INS use the Logi as a V-bid, so that was fun. We may see that again. So I'm in the overview cam right now, just taking a look at the INS team in the Palace. This is where the US is heading towards. You can see that the INS is outlined in red, and in the distance is the blue, which is the US. So when you're in my camera, that's the 2 teams. Let's take a look at who the commanders and squad leaders are for those of you just joining us. So for the US, we've got Squad 1 is Best Pony, Squad 2 is OD Tap, Squad 3 is Silent Death, Squad 4 is Tedish, and the command is LaRue. For the INS, Squad 1 is Karmakut, Squad 2 is Shadow Ritual, Squad 3 is Silverman, Squad 4 is Kennett, and for command of the INS, it is Schmitty. So we'll see how the U.S. lines this out. It sounds like they're going to be doing a mad dash to the southern bridge and get across, and then the infantry is going to follow up behind.
Killing Karma on stream, you get a reward.
Please do. I'll kill him with the fucking. I'll make sure my 50 cal gunner takes him out.
Wow.
We're gonna get him. We're gonna get him with the 50 right off the line.
We're about 40 seconds from live, I think.
Make sure my death's live streamed. It's gonna be pretty quick.
Make sure it's a good solid wreck on the other side of the bridge, caveman.
Just have a death. No life, just a good death.
All right, looks like the use is set up. Got 15 minutes from live. I'm going to follow this MRAP in. Sounds like this thing is going to be gunning it, so I'd like to see what happens here.
5.
Oh my god. We're actually doing it!
Oh, this is a fucking idea. This is gonna be beautiful, Pony. That chance just got 40% when he hit that.
Yep, pretty much. This thing's not as... It's too big. It's not like the Humvee. That thing's nice and small. Alright, get ready to start firing!
They're gonna be there, so...
I know they're gonna be there. Get ready to... Let him have it! What? Raider, direct front. Well, it's not great. Everyone's dead except me, and I'm in the Humvee. But they use their ET grade, so I'm safe.
Yeah, we're coming. Stay alive.
Copy. Yeah, I can observe them from inside. It is not good.
Yes, sideways. Squad 1's crossing.
They're really pissed. They're really, really pissed.
Squad 1, start to cross.
Just in time, the U.S. platoon is showing up here.
Cross the bridge, no smoke. Just go.
Squad 1's crossing the bridge here. Doing a pretty good job. No casualties so far. They got a lot of smoke. That MRAP is blocking the path of the small arms fire from the INS over here.
Two, get up here. Two here. Let's go. Two cross. Two cross. Three cover.
This window's clear.
Give you guys an overview. I do not... Well, there's one U.S. casualty from the crossing. But the bridge crossing's going pretty good. And it looks like Best Pony just went down. That crazy guy in the MRAP. I don't know if the INS is aware of just how many U.S. have crossed here, because I don't see a lot of movement from them. So they're not adjusting to this. They're just holding the bridges. You can see the U.S. platoon is now spreading across the walls here. This is part of the plan, is to get into these compounds into an initial clear. Nope, two guys just went down.
Going over.
Nade. Wait. Nade. Start breaching. Squad 2, 3, start breaching. Let's go.
Nade is 120, other side of the wall. 120, other side of the wall. Come on, guys.
Breach, flash.
Alpha, I'm inside the compound.
Breach. Yep, I'm coming. Breach.
Raider east. He's east.
You can see the aggression here is working out for the U.S. They're losing men, but they're gaining ground. They just need to work in buddy pairs and start taking out these contacts one by one. Here comes a grenade. That's too far. It's outside.
Drop one over there.
Yeah, I'm pretty.
It looks like the INS is finally adjusting some troops there. See some movement in the far distance.
How's it looking, Tadish?
Clear.
We're gonna try to move east. You want us on the north or south side of the road here, the main road?
Phoenix, why are you going out by yourself, brother? Come on, come back.
All right, we want to clear.
Squad leader, I see one in the defilade right at the edge of the river. They're moving down the river to the north.
If you see him, shoot him. If you see him, shoot him.
How close? I've been hit.
Close.
Copy.
Made it.
Watch it.
I need to bandage. I need to bandage.
I'm doing
it. Hold up.
Man, there's such like quite a few little small firefights breaking out here. Got this engagement here up in North Street. Check this out. There's an IED that just exploded.
Clear.
Take it that command
Keep
is down.
pushing.
No, you're still
No,
up.
command's still up.
You want
I'm
to push
I'm
east or
in
north?
MRAP right now. Keep pushing east, direct east. There's contacts
Alright, guys, we're
in
moving
Souk
east.
right now, so we're gonna keep pushing east, clear out the whole island near we are.
Side, northeast.
Let's get out of the river, guys.
Squad 2, there's contacts in Souk right now. I have eyes on, but I can't switch to the Discord. I'll die.
From the locals. What's going on here, Joseph?
Yeah. What's up, man? I'm from the neighboring tribe.
Your whole command there keeps telling his platoon to move east. There's nothing between them and Palace right now. There's a full squad over here in the mosque area, though. You can hear those ARs are just laying down the hate right now.
Watch it. We have a Dishka. We have a.
Squad 2, doorway across the street. Doorway across the street. Prone in it. Directly across from me. He's prone in the doorway. Peek at me. Kill him.
Well, that AR on the INS side did some damage. I think he took down at least 3 or 4 guys. Let's see who that was. Got some more INS over here maneuvering their way over. They're holding up this entire squad down here, these 1 or 2 guys. Oh man. Alright, well these guys are held up. Let's look at this mosque push here, see how this is going.
Doorway of. I gotcha.
How many of them did you see? A lot.
I saw one.
Drop.
Alright, long down the road, 045. He's
wanna
about
push it, or do
50
we wanna
meters
circle
down the
around?
road.
Second story of what?
On the west side. Palace. Second story of Palace on the west side. Far west corner.
Copy. Alright, I'm gonna come drive the MRAB over to you. There's contacts in Souk still. I can't hop on the gun from. Squad 3, Squad 4, is that bridge clear of IED's mines where you guys crossed?
It appears to be, yes. We can go back and check again if you want.
Alright, I'm coming to you.
It looks like the US is stalled out here. And the command is moving the MRAP around. See 2 US down here. Looks like they're gonna try to maneuver a little bit.
Nice job.
Reloading. I see their HMG.
It's empty.
Looks like the INS is kind of pulled out of mosque. They're just holding up some light defense here. See how the U.S. handles this. It's one thing to get across the bridge, it's another to go ahead and assault the palace.
Unknown. He's on that far corner in the second story balcony. Very tip.
Ah, that sucks.
I thought you checked for mines.
Well, the mine got the MRAP.
It's fine, I survived. Alright, keep pushing, boys. Let's push up and smoke this road off.
I'll get to you, I'll get to you.
Going to 4.
So these guys are just kind of stuck here. The rest of the platoon's still over here. Looks like they're going to do a mosque clear.
I'm inside. Watch that door, watch that door.
Contact north, contact north.
Reloading.
Inside, guys. Front door.
Front door, front door.
Oh, fuck. Map out behind. Can't.
In the tower, in the tower. Tell squad lead. Tell squad.
Squad 3 and 4, pull out of the
Back,
river,
we're
push
gonna pull back,
north.
We're going north.
Push northeast in those buildings and then smoke it
near
out.
command.
Hold.
Copy. Contact near command.
Just took a nade.
I just took this is squad 3. I just took command.
Alright, 3-4, low to the northwest. Start pushing northeast of the river.
Copy.
Oh, yeah. Smart. He's waiting for him to reload and they're going to rush the door.
I don't know if I.
I tagged him. He's gonna go ahead and bandage himself up. I believe he's a medic, so that's good for him. See what the U.S. platoon, what's remaining of them, is doing. This looks like they got on the roof of mosque and they're doing some far flanking here.
whole move past and get the corner, okay?
Okay. We're gonna skip compound or?
No, I just want to make sure that he doesn't come around that corner. Because there were contacts right over here. Go ahead.
I'm good.
Alright, let's keep moving.
There's another corner here.
Alright.
Yeah, they're up in this alleyway here, too.
I'm gonna peek. Looks clear. Gotta move.
Alright, let's go.
Lorax, do you want us to stay on you, or do you want us to jump squad 3?
Oh, Jesus.
Clearing northeast.
Not clear,
Push down
south.
that road, alright?
My bad.
Keep pushing. Yeah, keep going. Let's get the jump on him.
I'm following you. Where do we go?
Well, command is still up. He looks like he's going to rejoin the rest of his guys over here. They have done some maneuvering. They've got themselves pretty north of the palace now.
Copy. Yeah, we're 3 south. I only have 2 though.
There's a couple INS out here just as kind of like a little security force. They've managed to take them out. But we've got... looks like we've got 6 US and 10 INS.
Yeah, I killed him.
Alright, copy.
Alright.
Even, sort of. US can make this work. I think if they lure the INS out of the palace and take a couple of them out while they're out of cover, they might be able to even it up a little bit, but they still have to crash those doors and get inside.
All right, here's the play. Here's the play, guys. All right, spread out, cover these doorways. All right, here's the play. We're going to cross the road directly south. We're going to push in, then we're going to push towards Palace along that the outside road, all right, using cover, okay?
Copy.
All right?
Copy.
So the way we're going to do this is, like, Phoenix 43, you guys are going to cover, then I'm going to go first. We're going to go one by one, cross the road here, and then cover for each other, okay?
Copy that.
All right, let's do it.
Alright, don't expose yourself. You're a medic.
Crossing.
Spacing.
Sorry.
Covering.
Set. Come to push past me. Push south. Push past me. All right, cover south. All right, cover south. All right, I got your west. Push to me. Cross. I got your west. Cross. Hold there for.
Covering south.
Hold there.
All clear.
All right, 3 push to me. All right, 3 push. You're good.
Copy, moving.
Medics, is everyone good on health? Medics, we're all good on health?
Yes, yep.
Yep.
Oh, fuck.
We just lost command.
Well, US command is now down.
Continue on going.
Wow.
Continue with the men. As best as we can.
But he did manage to get his guys across the street safe, so now it's 5 on 10.
What if we enter?
Maintain spacing.
I should not picking point.
Alright, you can try to cut in now.
Alright. Go ahead, I'm right behind you.
Which end trying to use?
We're using the south one as far as I know.
Yeah, that's what I believe.
Watch your spacing for an IED. AD, watch your spacing.
Top right on the wall.
Watch that door sphinx.
Yeah, I'm bringing this door.
Spread out.
Alright, there might be one at this door.
They know we're coming from now.
Alright. Copy.
Where do you want it?
Nade across the courtyard so that you can get it maybe underneath the overhang. You know what I mean?
Copy. I'm gonna push left to the left, and I'm gonna throw right. Okay.
Copy. I'm right with you.
Where are you guys right now? Did you shout this door? Alright, I'm gonna hop up to you guys.
Well, the U.S. is down to 4 now, but they managed to take out that INS scout on the roof.
You up? You good?
Good. I hear them running around inside the courtyard.
Alright, let's get ready to push.
Do we want to circle around? They know we're coming in on that side.
It's been pretty quiet.
He's down.
I'm pushing around to the other side, guys. We should not use that door.
Going to as well.
Three U.S. left. They've kind of split up here. Door just went down. Another US. Last US is up. Last man standing. He managed to get a nade in the door. That was pretty good. They also hit him, so he has to take the time advantage of. Well, there you have it. Operation Foxheart. Everybody seems to love it. Cross the bridge, then try to get the palace. I think we're gonna get some interviews in here. So hang out if you want to hear what they got to say. Got any questions about squad ops? Go ahead and type them up. Hit the chat up. I got some time to answer them. If you're interested in joining us in the events, check out squadops.gg. Tons of information there. Join us in the Discord. We've got a Twitch channel. We've got a YouTube. We've got Reddit. We've got all kinds of stuff. So we're out there. You can find us. If you want to join us, there's many ways to do it. Yeah, I think it was Stormfront with 7 kills. I think he was the AR that was laying down there that did all the work down there by Sook. Fairly certain that was, I believe that was Karmakut squad down there in the south. He definitely had it out for the US guys. Yep, INS won both rounds. That's usually how it works out on Foxheart. But it's always a good run, good try from the US side. So we'll see what happens here on the upcoming ops. We've got new ops this Saturday. We got Pawn. We're gonna run it twice. It's a op that's taking place on Narva. So go check that out. We've got SOTT 2 times tomorrow. So if you haven't got it done, you want to get it done, sign up. Check it out on the calendar. And on Saturday between the ops, we've got a SOTT basic also running. So plenty of opportunities to join us in the ops, but you got to take that basic first. You got to get trained up on what to do. You can see the guys out there. They had some work going on, and being able to communicate, understand where everybody's position is, how to do some of the stuff is very useful in these operations, especially since you only get 1 life, and once it's gone, you don't get any more. All right, looks like we got the commanders in here. We got Schmitty and LaRue. So let's get at him. Let's ask him some questions. Let's see how they felt about Foxheart tonight. So we'll hit up Schmitty first. Schmitty, how do things go for you? What do you think happened, and how did your rounds happen?
I feel our first round went pretty well. It went according to plan. I would say like it was the last final push that really crushed us, going through that one single door, not getting all their grenades in the right spots. Other than that, I think it went well. Round 2, we had some mishaps with our dishkas. Our dishkas were actually supposed to be placed in Souk and along the. We numbered our bridges, so like the far southern bridge was bridge 1, and it went up and around clockwise. So it would be bridge 1 and bridge 2, and then footbridge and then bridge 3. Another dishka was actually supposed to go on bridge 3 near that area. We didn't actually get those dishkas off because of the rush on bridge 1.
Yeah, you like the U.S. Mad Dash, the drive-through. They're calling it the Burger Palace or something like that. What did you call it, LaRue? They were selling burgers or something like that in the palace.
Yeah, U.S. Command didn't like that the INS set up a burger joint, so we were sent to destroy it.
Yeah, well, that burger joint's still standing, LaRue.
So LaRue, how do you feel that the INS and your U.S. team did?
Round 1 went expected. The way I did it was I sent 1 squad per each of the 2 bridges on the west side, and I sent a squad up to Ancient to just delay, and we'll get intel if they're pushing north. Then I had 1 squad do QRF. A lot of moving parts as they overran us on the northern positions. I pulled back, just was assigning fire teams per bridge, calling fire teams off, and then it got to the point where we were getting picked off one by one. I said, all right, guys, we're Alamoing, pull back to the defensive position. I think that's what really saved that round, was just getting everyone back inside defensive locations and trying to organize through the chaos.
Yeah, I was totally not expecting that. You to just fully Alamo with your entire platoon.
Mm-hmm. And then round 2, I thought every time I've seen us play this so far, the Humvee or MRAB is used as a fire sport, and I thought, you know what, why not try and use it as a cover? So just get it across, park it diagonally, and hopefully that, you know, we could get our whole platoon across. And I don't know, did anyone actually die crossing the first bridge, Expert?
No, nobody died. That you had 1 or 2 casualties once they got over, and then they got you through the murder holes. But it actually worked out pretty good. It's too bad that Pony, you know, lost pretty much his entire team in the MRAP, but he did a pretty good job surviving on his own for a while. But yeah, your entire platoon made it across the bridge. I think that worked out pretty good for you guys. Well, guys, you got any final thoughts, wisdom for the next Foxheart commanders?
Use the MRAB as a shield.
All right, guys. Well, I think it's going to do it for us tonight on the stream. This is Operation Foxheart. This is Squad Ops. We run One Life events and squads, so check us out at squadops.gg. The next event will be on Saturday, about the same time. It's going to be Operation Pawn. It'll be a new one for us, so it'll be a new one for you. So check it out. And if you got any questions, hit us up in Discord. There's a lot of people in there that love answering questions. Or look at the README. There's tons of answers in there too. So I'd like to put a thanks out to all the point of view cameras we had tonight. I think we had 12 at the peak. So all those guys in the ground streaming to the PIN network, giving you guys those the view from the ground and that unique experience here that we provide at Squad Ops on the stream. Also like to thank PIN, the man behind the camera, shouting in my ear, telling me what to do. Without him, the stream wouldn't look as awesome as it does. And thanks to all the commands and squad leads and all the participants tonight. Those guys love this stuff. They come in here, they do it. It's fun for them, but it's fun for us to watch them all die, right? So once again, this is Squad Ops signing off for the night. Thanks for watching.